Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. I have a project share here for you. I'm in the middle of kind of developing a photo album for, it's a first year baby album. This is a prototype. This isn't what is going in the baby album. This is just what I'm trying to develop concept on. And the idea is that they're picture tags, and the album would have 1 month to 12-month picture tags in it, and they're pretty. You pull them out, and there's a photo pocket, an acetate photo pocket on the front. We'll hear that. There's an acetate pocket on the front that you can, put your pictures into, and then a journaling spot on the back, so you can say what month. You could put the baby's name and other information, like if you want to, how big they are, how much they weigh, or something significant about the photo. But I was developing a concept and how I was going to come about doing it. And while I was doing this, I remembered my mom saying that somebody made a shaker pocket out of a clear bag. And so I thought, I wonder if you could do the same thing with a piece of acetate. And so I gave it a whirl, and by golly, you sure can. This shaker card's made with a piece of acetate, and thought it just came out super fun. And you're not going to use this idea for, I don't think, for shapes or anything. I think it would be a little bit more difficult. You probably could, but it'd be a little bit more difficult to get it to where all the shaker bits stayed in. But for a square, a rectangle, anything with flat sides, a hexagon, I think it works amazing and would be a super fun, quick way to do that. So then I also remembered her. I thought she said she saw one where somebody used a clear bag. And so I tested the theory, the clear bag theory on this card. And by golly, I thought that came out pretty cool too. And this one has sea beads in it. Like, the things you make bracelets and stuff out of. And thought this one actually came out really cool. And they shake. So this thing is jammed packed full of shaker bits. And it really moves around and stuff. Other than the static cling on the window of it, sticking like that, you still have the movement and everything of a shaker card. So I was going to show you what I did for that. So this first one here is literally a piece of acetate. You can kind of see it there. This was a 4x4 square that I scored a 1/2 inch on all the sides, and then I folded it over and burnished the score line down so you had a crease. And then what I did was I cut the corner out. So where the two score lines came together, I cut that bit out, being sure to be really careful that I didn't cut into the front piece. And so then after you do that, all you do is you cut a piece for the inside, whatever you want it to look like on the front. You make sure your piece is big enough. So mine goes this way. It's not exactly square after I was done. So you'll want to measure your piece after you're finished to see what your exact size is going to be, and then cut accordingly. Because I inevitably had to recut my paper. It was too big. So I have my paper size. So we're going to lay that there. And then all you do is you take your shaker bits. So we got pink. We could put some pink in here. You put your little shaker bits in there. Let's see. Let's use some of these Nuvo ones. Those are kind of fun. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pop your cardstock panel back in. So this is a piece of Stamps of Life cardstock that's out of the Wishes collection. That's cut down to size. And then all you're going to do is you're going to score tape the edges. I have some score tape here. I think this is probably 1/4 inch. You can use an 1/8, whatever you have. Like so. And you just want to make sure that you get all the corners of the back of the cardstock, because that's where all the bits are going to basically going to be trying to escape from. Would be my guess. If I was a shaker bit, I would go for the corner. And then here we go. I use my craft pick for this part. Whoops. There. And so then you just push it down. You just burnish it down there. Push it down. Push it down. And then push it down. And then I score taped mine too. See, look how fun that is. Isn't that great? It bows just enough that it allows room in the middle that you can have all kinds of fun little pieces in there. And then the static cling makes it stick to the window. And there you go. Super fun little trick there. So there's that one. And then, so then for this guy here, I used these clear bags, or little clear Vuvu 4x6 recipe. Oh, that's where I got these. These were recipe pockets that I wasn't going to use because they were too thin for what I was wanting to do. So this is basically like a clear bag that doesn't have the adhesive flap on the top. And so I wasn't going to use them for anything. When I put my cards in, I like the flap that seals them up. So I cut a piece of cardstock that just fits inside. You could technically actually cut it down. So if you don't want it to be the full length, you could actually just go in half. So do like a 4x3 if you wanted to, just do half of it. But for the sake, I already got this. I did a just shy of 4x6. But this piece of cardstock, because it's technically 4 1/8, I did just shy of 4 1/8 this way, and then I did 5 3/4 this way. So it gave me a 3/4, or it gave me a 1/4 of an inch at the top. And then all I did is I put my scissors inside the bag and I cut to the top of the cardstock, the edges of the bag. Like that. So just cut the edges off. And then I flip down the back piece and I cut that off to the top of the cardstock on the back. Like that. Oh. Well, you don't want the plastic sticking up over the back. Like that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to add your shaker bits. So these are Stamps of Life little sea beads. So just hold it open and funnel them in. Little peach and green there. That's pretty fun. We can do some peach little Nouveau ones here. Whoops, that's kind of a lot, but it doesn't matter because you can have a lot in these. And let's throw some pink in there as well. I'll close these up so I don't spill them everywhere. Ooh, that one's a little bit ornery. Let's do some orange in there. Some little orange ones. There we go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score tape the back of it. You're just going to run a piece of score tape along the top part of the cardstock there, right at the very edge. And then you definitely want to make sure that you go all the way to the corner, like on the other one. So like that. And then this little bit, you can actually fold it back on itself and it will work just fine. And so then what you do is you just fold that little flap on the front down and seal it up. And bam! Shaker window with sea beads. How fun is that, right? It's a little peach and orange and green there. That's cool. That's a fun little mix. Fun little colors. And it works great. So, this here is using the Hello Punch. This Hello Punch. This Tim Holtz Bow Punch. This little tag punch for the tag. The little friend is out of this card kit stamp set here. The little half of this one, that friend. Then the pink foil and the paper is out of this Craftsmart Michaels. I'm pretty sure it was a hot buy. Romantic Garden. This paper pad here. And so that's the where I got the green and the back layering, and then this is Stampin' Up! Little peach and silver twine that I wrapped around it as well. So there's that one. And then let's see, and then this one here is the same peach paper, came out of the same paper pad collection, and the this pink and peach plaid came out of a cardstock pack that I got from Michaels as well, and it's the plaid one out of this pack. Some dark pink glitter paper that I matted it on, and peach glitter paper that I got from a pack from Michaels, the same twine. And then the love is from this Love You Punch, or Love Punch. Punched it out. You know, I ran my little piece of glitter paper through the Xyron and got the adhesive back on the back. And then the little tag punch is the same tag. And the U is from a Stamps of Life stamp set. Oh no, it was from a Fiskars stamp set. Here, it was from this one, and it's the U are special. I cut the U off and stamped it on there, and then I used my one of my Nuvo glitter pens. Let's see, I don't know which one it would have been. Oh, here, raspberry tart glitter pen. There, that color there. And underlined it, put a little heart gem that I got out of a pack from the dollar store. And then the same little, this is Recollections, iridescent glitter shapes is what this is called. And it comes in, oh, whoops. Oh, wow, I'm spilling it everywhere. Bummer. Whoops. Okay, we'll keep that closed up there. We'll capture those later. So that's, and then this is from a card base. This is from, I think, the Flower Flip It. I think it's a Flower Flip It card base. It's one of the flowers out of there. I had it already punched out, and so that's why I used it. It was in my little thing of unused die cuts. So that's these two cards, and that's how you get the little shaker bits out of these cool little windows and stuff. And I mean, they're great. They don't leak out or anything, and they're super quick. So I hope you enjoyed the project share. Until next time, happy crafting!